All right, players looking at their opening hands. It looks like they are thinking about it and ready to go. Kep 7, Urza's Saga. Marat on the play. It is Maverick Mike. What's up, Specchio?
It's good. Down 20, right? Wish.
Okay, that is Wish imprinted on Chromox. Vexing Bauble.
Something in the stack.
I'm sorry?
Can that be on the stack?
Yeah. I'm going to 19. Bowmasters?
18, right? That's one time.
Yeah, I'm going to be 18.
Okay, once upon a time getting fired off here. Don't want to lose that opportunity. Harry Houdini MTG has arrived. One of our best people.
Yeah.
Dahlia, Guardian of Thraben found. If it can get on the board, it will be useful at fighting the Storm strategy.
Yep.
All right, Maverick Mike getting to take their first turn, cracking a verdant Catacombs here. Mr. Arch clocking in.
On your end, step. I'm going to sacrifice this card.
Green Sun Zenith finds Dryad Arbor. 10 subs just dropped in from Roland MTG. Thank you, Roland. Number 2 on our all-time leaderboard. Roland MTG, everybody. What's up, Roland? Appreciate that. Hype Train level 4 achieved, by the way. Roland, of course, a pillar of the 90s MTG community. A founder. I mean, has the founder badge in the chat. Need I say more?
I'm going to draw this. Trigger for a time. Yep. I'm going to plus. Yep.
Everybody say hello to Roland, whether you're watching live or watching later. So Urza Saga has ticked up to 2 now. Harry Houdini says, I think of myself as a good person. A best person puts a lot of pressure on me. Okay, so Harry Houdini struggling with the best person description, it seems.
Yep.
Maybe imposter syndrome. I don't know.
16, 18. Same name?
Marat thinking about what to do with this turn. We know Dahlia, Guardian of Thraben, will be available next turn for Mike. Jessica's Will.
Target you to make mana. Start 1. 6 red.
Okay, so Jessica's Will resolves, makes 6 red mana. Jessica's Will, a key card in the epic gamble version of Storm that we're seeing right now.
Go.
There are a few variations of the Storm decks in Legacy. This one is Gamble Storm, the epic gamble. The card gamble is used. Going down to 5 red mana. And here is Gamble. So why gamble? One interesting thing you can do is find Echo of Eons. And if you have Lion's Eye Diamond in your hand, you can not really worry which card you're going to discard once you've played the Lion's Eye Diamond, for example. That's just an example.
3, 4. Discard.
Okay, discard another copy of Jessica's Will.
Yeah, new cards. Yeah.
Looks like Storm count is 3 now. Oh, it's 3 now. Okay. I saw the die. That die didn't mean anything. Okay, so Echo of Eons sacrificing Lion's Eye Diamond, making blue mana with it.
Sure. 4.
Storm is now 4. And a Time Twister will now happen. So Echo of Eons. Where'd that Echo of Eons end up? Isn't it supposed to be exiled? Not sure what happened there. Maybe it was placed out of play? Out of view of the camera? I don't know. Something to watch for. You know, we have competitive Legacy players or competitive Magic players competing in Legacy events. Make sure the Echo of Eons gets exiled. Yeah, playing Gamble on a Gamble playmat. Specchio says it's classy. Just seconds left on this hype train. Not sure where we're going to end up. Looks like we're fighting for level 6. That's quite high. Okay, found a Lion's Eye Diamond. Plays it. Hype train complete at level 6. Thank you for the subs, everybody.
This is my land for turn and surveil trigger. Yep.
I'm going to exile the Singing Spirit Guide. Exile the Singing Spirit Guide. 6.
One right now. I'll go 22.
Okay, looks like the exile zone is out of frame, so Simian Spirit Guides were used here. Here's another copy of Gamble on the stack. It could be another copy of Echo of Eons.
Yeah.
I honestly think that's all. It's 4 hydros, 4
Chris.
I'm going to do 1 through 4, reroll if it's greater. Reroll.
Yeah, just board and everything. It's harder to grind, so
Okay, a Vexing Bauble was just discarded.
I'm going to crack this for 3 blue. Discard.
Okay, sacked the Lion's Eye Diamond for 3 blue, discarded the hand. Echo of Eons was in hand. Most likely was found with the Gamble. And yeah, it looks like the exile zone is just out of frame for our camera here, so no big deal. The players will Time Twister again. Storm now looks like it's 7. Creeping up to that Tendrils range. Empty the Warrens or something like that could also be really hard for Mike to beat. Could Rad Storm and put 7 counters on Urza Saga? I'm just kidding. I don't want people to think I'm for real.
Cast Lion's Eye Diamond. Storm 8.
This guy's an idiot.
I will cast Rite of Flame.
Grab this.
Storm 9.
Okay, Storm is 9 after a Rite of Flame. If we found a way to look through the sideboard, we could find Tendrils, Burning Wish, or Wish. Looks like a Jessica's Will is about to be played.
Cast Jessica's Will. So to add mana, go to 2, then go to 9.
So 9 red, 2 blue floating.
10.
Yeah, I believe 2 Echo of Eons and 2 Spirit Guides are in exile.
Cast Vexing Bauble.
19 to 10, right?
So Storm is 11. Then I'm going to
Casting a Vexing Bauble, cycling it away. Storm is now 11.
I'll take risk. Oh, yeah, they can.
And I'll pass the turn.
Go right ahead.
Cast Reforge the Soul.
Reforge the Soul. Okay. Wheel of Fortune effect.
Wait. Sorry. Discard your hand and draw 7 cards.
Don't shuffle.
No shuffle. So discard your hand and then draw 7 cards.
Yeah, Marat mistakenly said the word shuffle for a moment there. It's discard your hand, then draw 7. It's different than Echo of Eons. Which makes sense. It's a different card. Reforge the Soul, inspired by Wheel of Fortune. Kind of a miracle of that card.
For 1 red.
10.
The miracle mechanic. Am I right?
Rite of Flame here, so I'm gonna cast a Rite of Flame. Go to 5 and then go to 8.
Getting way up there with Storm now. 8 red mana floating, 2 blue mana floating. Looks like 13 Storm.
Cast Jessica's Will to exile top 3 of my library. Sure.
Jessica's Will, exile the top 3 of the library. Reforge the Soul, gamble. Oh boy.
I'm gonna crack this for blue. 5. Sure. Discard.
Okay, discarding another copy of Echo of Eons to Lion's Eye Diamond after making some blue mana. 15 Storm.
Both of us. Hand and graveyard.
I'll pay this. And it's still on a
Hand and graveyard shuffled away and draw 7. This is not Ruby Storm. There are no Ruby medallions in this deck. It does have a lot of cards in common, though, I guess.
So you
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I had green at the time, right? I had the other. Yeah, I think green.
Yeah, you had
Okay, Leaf is falling asleep. Wake up, Leaf.
Because at the end, I was like, wait, how did I get so pulled?
you had
I had different
four.
Yeah.
Actually, you could have done those two. Right. I made a big play mistake. Though.
Lines,
Actually, a few.
Storm is 19, it looks like now, or 18. Casting Gamble. 5 blue, 4 red floating. And I'll pass the turn. Oh, man. I'm just waiting for that. That'll be so funny. Yeah, Twitch chat rooting for a brick. I am too, if I'm being honest.
Reroll 6?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Discard.
Discards a Vexing Bauble. There's a Lion's Eye Diamond in play.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast Burning Wish. I'll show you tendrils.
Tendrils?
Yeah.
How are you going to cast tendrils?
Blue, black. So I have 9 floating.
Okay,
All right, Tendrils of Agony was in the sideboard, confirmed, and Burning Wish for Tendrils of Agony ends game 1. Some Maverick decks have Deafening Silence in the sideboard. Thoughtseize could be effective. Just a turn 1 Noble Hierarch, not a super powerful turn 1, but could set up a great turn 2.
Yeah.
In some situations, creatures like Endurance or Surgical Extraction could also disrupt a bit. Force of Vigor could help.
18.
Okay, here's the Fence Grid.
14.
Mindbreak Trap is another one. Yeah, I'm sure Mike kept a hand with some kind of interaction. Defense Grid passed the turn, though. Collector Oof is another great one, yeah. Green Sun Zenith X is 2. This might look for Collector Oof. It might look for Gaddock Teague. It is Gaddock Teague. Okay. Gaddock Teague is great. Gaddock Teague is really good disruption against the Storm deck. Is it lights out, game over? No. But this will hold things off for a bit. Tendrils of Agony, Empty of the Warrens, of course, come to mind as spells with mana value 4 or greater. But also Echo of Eons, Reforge the Soul, a bunch of the spells we saw in Game 1. Yeah, and it will be able to attack for 3, which is, it's something.
Did you really win in 15 minutes? Took 2 out of 10.
10, 12, signaling phase.
Can Marat win through a Gaddock Teague? Possibly. You've also seen that Urza's Saga is in this Storm deck, and sometimes they just Urza Saga, make a bunch of constructs, and kill you.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, does it see though that it goes into the battlefield?
No, it would never get to do the second part.
If it is on battlefield, it loses
Yeah,
its
sorry.
creature.
4 cards in hand for Maverick Mike.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. For 10. Sure.
Okay, there's Bergie, God of Storytelling. This card is really cool in Storm. Its reverse side, the Harnfell Horn of Bounty, is really awesome too.
Cast a Lotus Petal, trigger, make a red.
Okay, Lotus Petal making a red.
Nine. Signaling phase.
Cast a Rite of Flame.
What are you at, by the way?
Use this trigger. And then this one.
Yeah, it means right your endurance.
Not shiny.
I'll take 3, it goes 7. Sure.
Bergie, God of Storytelling's ability, whenever you cast a spell, add red until end of turn. You don't lose this mana as steps and phases end.
It's alpha, but it's going to be 3.
Is Gaddock Teague enough? We may soon find out. Yeah. Harry Houdini looking at things very carefully. Marat is not currently tracking Storm, so it looks like we're safe. It seems.
I'll choose the add mana mode, so I'll add 4.
Okay, Jessica's Will, add some mana.
Cast a Vexing Bauble, trigger, so like it will be net 0. Then I'm going to use. So Storm is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Move to combat.
Okay, so Storm is 5. There's an agreement on that. Here's Wish.
So I'll use. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 4 here. Sorry. So I'll use
You can
1. So trigger. Get a mana.
take 4. Take 1. 8 to 13.
Looks like thinking about Grape Shot. Grape Shot has been selected.
Cast Grape Shot. So Storm is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll do 2, 1, 3 to you. 1, 2, 3.
All right, Grape Shot kills Gaddock Teague and Noble Hierarch and deals 3 damage to Mike. Drawing a card off Vexing Bauble. Passing the turn. With Bergie, God of Storytelling on the board. 1 card in hand. Let's see what else Mike has. Losing Gaddock Teague hurts a bit, but Marat, for the moment, out of ammo. Caracas. Oh, wow. Okay.
Seen both of these.
I dig it.
Take 3, go to 5.
5 to 9.
Aw, tapping in for mana. Okay, Dahlia, Guardian of Thraben, that's not bad. And a Delighted Halfling. Okay, okay. You got, oh man, I wanted to see the bounce of the... I think bounce Bergie, play Dahlia has to be better, right? That has to be better. No? I can't imagine that's not better.
I might trigger.
Haywire might make a mana with Bergie. I mean, maybe Mike has a plan here. I don't know. Here's Lion's Eye Diamond. We don't know what else is in Mike's hand. Maybe setting up a knockout punch for next turn with that Delighted Halfling. All right, attacking with Bergie, passing the turn. Could also just bounce it now. Bounce the Bergie, that is. It looks like Mike's holding another Dahlia and a Sylvan Library and an unknown card. Haywire Might on standby.
Armage.
Yeah.
Check for 3. Yeah.
2 or 2. Oh, this is exalted. Sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Oh, you going to combat? I'm going to do some. I think I should always need to go with the second one.
Okay, the God of Storytelling gets bounced.
So I opened one of the TV boxes trying to get the poster one. I got ignored. Oh, I gave it to Matt.
Okay, there's the Saga. Passing the turn. That Caracas is going to be pretty much shutting off the God of Storytelling going forward.
That was in the beginning of combat, not my first main phase.
It was beginning of combat, yeah.
Thinking about activating the Pride Mage here. I think we could wait. But maybe sack it this turn. What do you blow up this turn? Is it Lion's Eye Diamond? Or kill the Saga?
Check for 3.
No box.
Is Defense Grid good in this matchup? I mean, it shuts off stuff like Endurance, Surgical, Force of Vigor. Or at least makes them more difficult to use. Okay, the Pride Mage will sack itself, blow up Urza's Saga. That makes sense.
Library.
Yep.
I'll bin this.
Go.
Sylvan Library passed the turn. 1 card in Marat's hand. We know it's the God of Storytelling. Now 2 cards in hand.
Go ahead.
I'm going to bust Lamio.
Also protects Marat potentially from like a... It doesn't look like this Maverick list would have them, but stuff like Bowmaster at with Flash and stuff like that. Okay, drawing some cards with Sylvan Library. Lowering the life total against Storm can be scary. They need less Storm to win the game. This Guardian of Thraben, though, is a problem. Okay, the Wasteland on the Ancient Tomb, pretty good. Double Noble Hierarch attacking for 4 now. Marat has 1 turn left in this game, it looks like. Leaving up Caracas to bounce to Bergie if needed.
Tamio.
Yeah, trigger.
Yeah, no.
So it's a 1, that's a 2.
Looks like Mike has this one.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah. Push it back. Yep.
What's wasting you?
I wasted it.
Oh, you're wasting that. Okay.
Okay, jump blocks with the Haywire Might and gains 2 life. I forgot about that possibility. Whoops. Okay, there's Keen-Eyed Curator. I said moments ago that Murat had 1 turn left, and I completely forgot that that the Haywire Might could block. My bad.
Okay. Can you count me as 5?
I might upkeep. So I'm gonna crack this for 3 red. Yep. Cast.
Okay, Reforge the Soul is on the stack. Sacking Lion's Eye Diamond to pay for it. Both players discard their hands and draw 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Dude, okay, it says that.
Is it possible for Murat to fight through the Dahlia here? No mana floating?
Keep draw.
No, let's not.
Yeah, it doesn't. No, it doesn't need to add up. It just.
Some mixture of Simian Spirit Guide and Lion's Eye Diamond and Echo of Eons, but where do we go from there?
These are 48s for it.
There are bounce spells for problematic permanents. But Murat's life total is kind of low now. 2 Noble Hierarchs on the battlefield. Caracas can protect Dahlia and just replay it on the next turn if this turn is spent bouncing it.
Longer buy than lane.
This Saturday?
I'll pay 2 life. I go to 7.
Emily's hosting a Halloween party.
Dismember the.
It looks like there are enough types in the graveyard for Keen-Eyed Curator to turn itself into a 7/7 Trampler if that's something Mike wants to do. There's also an opportunity to exile an Echo of Eons if Murat is not careful. Rite of Flame. Using a Simian Spirit Guide.
3. Kind of respond. I mean, yeah.
Add, so before resolve,
Yeah.
I can exile.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
-3.
You can exile longer.
Longer buy.
Exalted doesn't work if you attack with 2 creatures. So I think it was better just to attack with Dahlia, no?
That's fine. I go 10.
Do you mind if I put it here?
Yeah.
And base. Go.
Okay, so the Keen-Eyed Curator used to reduce the amount of output by Rite of Flame. All right, Murat's going to scoop it up. That play was enough for Murat.
Why? Because I saw how you were very, how you know how to do this.
Also, it forced the block with Haywire Might. I don't know how super relevant that would have been, but anyway. Urza Saga comes in.
Get a Savannah.
Actually, I'll get a bio.
Vexing Ball.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, Vexing Bauble. I just heard 9 minutes are left in the round. I think that's what the crew member at Game Story has said. Savannah and Deafening Silence. Okay, we're off to a good start again here in Game 3. And by we, I mean Maverick. Okay, Urza's Saga has ticked up to 2. Ancient Tomb. We may start seeing the constructs. I mean, that's one way to beat Deafening Silence. Just make a bunch of large constructs that Mike won't be able to deal with in time. Unsure how Mike sideboarded, but I don't know if all 4 Swords to Plowshares are in after sideboarding. Yeah, these Storm decks can go to time. Sometimes, especially from newer players or people that don't play Legacy regularly, there's this thought that, oh, combo decks, they just like finish the game in 5 minutes. Not all the time. Most of the time, even, you know, if you watched game one took a while, even though most of the game was Marat taking game actions.
Before I search, another dude.
Okay, making another wrong construct token before the search here.
Search.
Dahlia's on the board, Deafening Silence on the board. But these constructs. Ramalito absolutely right. The only out from Marat might be winning with the Saga tokens. So we'll see if Maverick can beat some artifact creatures. They're going to be big. Okay, looks for and finds Haywire Mites. That could be a way to blow up Deafening Silence later. Yeah, this was an excellent hand for Mike with the Deafening Silence and Thalia, but we're seeing the strength of these. Oh, Pyrite Spellbomb actually chosen over Haywire Might. Okay, that could kill Thalia. But we're seeing the Storm backup plan here. 5/5 constructs. And obviously this is a deck that can grow them even larger.
Turn.
Let's play with a 4-slot Wolverine.
Passed.
Alright, fine. It doesn't. Fine.
Yes.
Wait, no. It goes into the action about the ball. Game. That's unused.
Is Mike running Rampaging Yao Guai? Philmatic, thank you for the Sowed Prime. 6 months. Hello, DCI. I'd like to report improper construct tokens being used for Urza Saga. Philmatic, absolutely right. And just as pissed off as we all should be.
Yeah, and Korea was like, wait, we're literally missing the number 3. I think it's the
This game really makes me mad.
Dude, yeah, but I'll play you next round and I'll beat you.
I'm gonna get a watery green bill of 11.
Okay. Where?
Enemy
Just
dead?
continue
Mike trying to figure this out. There's the 5/5 constructs on the other side of the board, 2 of them. And with a sacrifice of Vexing Bauble, playing a few more artifacts, they could be lethal on the following turn, potentially, as attacker. Oh, Kasali Pride Mage is not too bad. AP, thank you for the resub. 37 months. We need less DCI interference in our lives. It has become too overbearing. Hashtag liberate from DCI. AP continues to spiral into madness. But it's all good.
The OG.
Hey, wait a minute. Why she
Got all the crazies watching this channel, I think.
Is this 7?
10.
Attacking for 10. A chance to chump and sack here.
11-19.
Weed William has arrived in the chat. Mad Timmy says, I want MTG rewards like the good old days. Yeah, the good old days, yeah.
Is this 7 different actions? Different is.
Yes.
Wait, actually, no.
Wait, just look at the numbers. Literally numbers.
I'm trying to sort of decision.
War trigger.
In response to fetch.
I'll gain 8. I go to 19.
Ouch!
No, 1, 2, 3, 4 now. 4 damage.
Great play by Marat here. That was heads up. If everybody watching saw that, popping the spell bomb in response to the fetch, so Kasali Pride Mage couldn't sack. Really tight play there by Marat. Kind of wrecked Mike for not fetching before deploying that Kasali Pride Mage with Pyrite Spellbomb on the table. I love plays like that. That was super tight.
Yeah.
Lush Portico Surveil. Deafening Silence dumped into the graveyard. Mike hurting right now. That Kasali Pride Mage was supposed to play a huge role in climbing back into this game. Keen-Eyed Curator is something. Constructs have shrunken a little bit. Now they're down to 4/4, but
This guy grows. Can I read it?
Yeah. It's gotta get like Delirium from Exile.
Oh, it gets 4/4 in general.
Playing away enough for the draw.
There's not even a 4
Two lands in the yard currently.
AP with a question. Given how good the Surveil lands are, when do we expect the OG duels get power crept out of the format MH4? Probably the, MH4.
Wait, pause. Pause.
This can eat from your graveyard too.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 mana.
Yeah, I think the SpongeBob Secret Lair is going to break Legacy.
Combat. See for 8.
Well, theoretically, no.
Swinging for 8, the constructs have gotten a little bit smaller since we last checked their power and toughness, but they're still very scary. Do we take 8 here and go down to 2?
That's fine.
Don't really want to lose Thalia. Don't really want to use this Keen-Eyed Curator. Can double block? But is that worth it?
That's how I feel.
Add one to military, so military. And then question mark, depending on how much military you have.
Go ahead.
All right, just going to take the 8, go down to 2.
If I do go 20.
Storm Mechanic was such a mistake.
2. Sacrifice the draw.
I'm not afraid to say things like that.
Discard.
There's a Saga comes in now, so more constructs could be coming. Hoping for a rampaging Yaoguai.
You're 20? Oh, yeah, you gained sure. Swing for 4 then? Okay. Yeah, just 4.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, just heard time called. Force of Vigor would be interesting.
Yeah, 100%. That makes sense.
There's Bergie, God of Storytelling again.
And pass the turn.
I'll take your Pyrite Spellbomb. Actually, I'll take your Urza Saga.
All right, exiling Urza Saga with the Keen-Eyed Curator on end step. That's 2 types. Needs 2 more to grow into a 7/7 with trample.
How many creatures in your yard?
Turn 1 of extra turns.
3.
Okay.
4. Okay. This is gonna get 4 creatures, 5 lands.
Turn 2.
Constructs are now 3/3s, but the Urza Saga will reach its 2nd chapter on the following turn.
Did we count that there were 4 I know. It's gonna be.
What is the plan for Mike? I see a Green Sun Zenith in hand. What can we find? I mean, again, the Rampaging Yaoguai would have been great if we had another land. It would cost 1 more thanks to Thalia. We have blockers for the following turn.
6-6, right? 7-7?
Yeah, I thought we counted. You got 12.
Block, yeah, I'm gonna block you.
2 life, so some plays like Burning Wish for Grape Shot could be scary. Green Sun Zenith is just going to cost 1 extra, though. We'd also need a land to find Gris. Doesn't look like we have one.
Oh yeah, with the tax. Yep.
I'll be just fine.
Okay, Green Sun Zenith X is 0. So funny hearing me say Yao Guai in Chinese. How am I supposed to say it? Am I saying it wrong?
Because I already called it. So I mean,
Nobody sent me. The producers didn't send me a pronunciation guide.
You can still say before.
Made your product 5.
Yeah.
I wanted to. But
All right, so there's the 1 non-creature spell for the turn. We found a Dryad Arbor. I'm not sure what they do with that,
Oh, when I block with a dryer?
other than block.
block symbol, so it's like.
Well,
I mean,
I didn't really know what your plan was there.
Okay, I'm saying it right. It's just a Chinese word. Okay. Okay, we got there.
Because if you said
Yeah, I need an intern. We got rid of Eddie. Eddie the intern was, we let him go.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been in a situation.
I would have let you do it. I just was confused what you were trying to do.
So yeah, I was trying to get an extra card to see if I could draw the movable.
So Urza Saga has ticked up to 2. The constructs could potentially grow this turn. Vexing Bauble is gone. Yeah, the Dryad Arbor was a desperate move. That's not a going to be a game-winning Dryad Arbor, I don't think. I don't think we're going to see this Dryad Arbor attack for lethal.
The right. Like, it's still.
Can the Keen-Eyed Curator become a 7/7 this turn? I believe so.
I know, I'm at Caesar.
So this will go
No, it's not the same.
to
It's
7/7, right?
Yeah. Foil is.
Exiling a creature and an artifact, grow into a 7/7.
How much does this cost?
Already have enchantment land.
I'm surprised that actually was.
Yeah, I go to combat. Shoot it to everybody.
It's like, it felt almost 50-50. It was very tight.
Choke is so many. Yeah, you played a second hollow into the choke. I know, yeah.
Pirate Spellbomb.
Yep.
And I'll take
I was actually very surprised that Choke was actually
So
If it was
this will
not
die.
1 minute on the clock, I probably would have went for Gris over the night.
Okay. Turn 2 of extra turns. We're seeing one of the constructs finally die in combat, but Dahlia and Dryad Arbor die as well.
You had a stack of islands. Actually, I try not to laugh when you Lorien reveals cycle.
I don't know. No, it's because I was trying to entice you to laugh.
He was trying to.
Wait, what happened to that construct? I thought it died.
I was just gonna win him the game. We need way too many purples. Yeah.
I was trying to hoping I can clear you out.
Not sure what's happening.
And by the way, I actually did the Lorraine on purpose. I was trying to get you to laugh.
Okay.
I was
GG's. Storm gets it. Constructs from Urza's Saga. The wrong construct token. Able to close it out. GG's. Well played. Good match. The Pyrite Spellbomb on that Kasali Pride Mage was huge. Super tight play there.